Ocean State Sessions features performances by local musicians and brings you the stories behind the songs. Coming up tonight.
I try my best to sing loud. Will you carry the sound? And Monarch. Bring on the rain, she said, as a single tear fell and carried her to sea. Well, I'd better learn to swim, 'cause all rivers lead to the ocean. Bring on the pain, she said, 'cause I've carried heavier before. And if you can't escape the extra weight, then you better brace for more. If I could reach my arms to the sky, I'd hitch a ride on a satellite. I'd hold my hands to the night and catch a flight on a satellite. The sky is falling and the sun is gone. It's the end of the world as you know it. I'm gonna pack up a bag, get out of town, 'cause it's burning down anyway. If I could reach my arms to the sky, I'd hitch a ride on a satellite. I'd hold my hands to the night and catch a flight on a satellite. If I could reach my arms to the sky, I'd hitch a ride on a satellite. I'd hold my hands to the night and catch a flight on a satellite. The three songs that I performed today, Satellite, Where Does a Prayer Go, and Monarch, all three of those were written in the past year or so. And within months of each other, I would say, like maybe last summer to fall, they were all written. I had a very difficult year. Pandemic was not good to a lot of people. I lost my dad last year. And so these songs were kind of inspired by that loss and kind of my processing it. And, you know, when things happen, one of the gifts of being an artist of any kind or a creator of any kind is having a place to put all of that stuff and in some ways turn something really, really crappy into something less crappy and maybe even more beautiful and share it with other people. So that's sort of, all three of them are sort of almost like a package deal in a way.
Should I say it out loud? Can I say it in my head? If I sit and write it down, I wouldn't know where I should send it. Well, it never really made sense to me to talk to the sky, but the birds and the balloons and the sun seem to know why. Is anybody listening? Tell me, where does a prayer go when it's parted from your lips? Is there a God that I should thank or blame or cry to for all this? And if he's even there, I wouldn't know what to say. Tell me, where does a prayer go? In church they always taught me to get down on my knees and bow my head and fold my hands and close my eyes and speak. Well, it never seemed much different than talking to a wall, 'cause anyone with ears that hear might answer after all. Is anybody listening? Tell me, where does a prayer go when it's parted from your lips? Is there a God that I should thank or blame or cry to for all this? And if he's even there, I wouldn't know what to say. Tell me, where does a prayer go? Where do the words go when they're parted from your lips? Are they carried up above the clouds on a one-way trip? I can't help but think they disappear into thin air. Tell me, where does a prayer go?
After my dad passed away, I was seeing butterflies everywhere.
Literally, I was at the, there's a line in the song, I didn't know you liked the beach. I was at the beach one day, and there were like 3 of them parked around me in the sand, and they didn't move for hours. And then later in the summer, I was actually in the middle of a parking lot taking a motorcycle riding class. It was like, dead heat of summer, and like monarch butterfly flies by my head while I'm on the bike. And I'm like, what is going on here? And I'm not a person that typically believes in signs like that, from the beyond and all that. So, but sometimes things just happen and you can't help but sort of wake up and be like, okay, wait a minute, what's going on here? So, that song is literally about the butterflies, but also, again, about me working through like, is there such a thing as these signs?
Hey monarch, I didn't know you liked the beach, but you've been sitting here with me. Does the sun burn your wings? Hey monarch, where'd you come from, where you going? Or do you even know it? Please don't leave without me. They say you've got a message for me. They say you mean something, but monarch, why is that so hard to believe? Hey monarch, can they hear me from the ground? I try my best to sing loud. Will you carry the sound? And monarch, sometimes I wish I were like you and hide away when I want to and come back someone else. They say you've got a message for me. They say you mean something, but monarch, why is that so hard to believe? Well, I don't believe in messages, but if you've got something, then monarch, I'll be listening.
This song is called Gasoline. This is a brand new one. Just freshly recorded it in the last year. It'll be out in 2023 on a brand new original album. Actually recorded it down where I grew up on the South Shore in Massachusetts, which was a nice homecoming. It's interesting. It's like sometimes you got to go back home and connect to your roots again, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I didn't move that far away, but I'd been living away from my hometown for about 15 years. And as soon as I got back down there, this crazy thing happened and a global pandemic showed up, which was not good for many things, but it was good for songwriting. So just had a lot of time home to think, reflect, and like just kind of look at the experiences I'd had for the last number of years traveling the world. And I was just reflecting back and strumming through the guitar, and sometimes I think to rebuild something, you got to burn it down. And that was when Gasoline was born.
Ever since I was a kid, I found it hard to keep my anger in. I pound my fists and I slam the door. Till I got older, found a liquor store. Ever since I was a baby boy, I always liked to play with toys. And I like fun and I like joy. Ever since I was a baby boy, I hit my teens, things got mean. Give that fire some gasoline. Get the gasoline. I never minded looking back. The past pulls no punches, that's a fact. 'Cause it's all laid out just how it was. History's written by the victorious. The loser's history goes unseen. Give that fire some gasoline. Get the gasoline. They say there's darkness in the light. It's hard to see it 'cause it burns so bright. Now I think some people think too much, while other people aren't thinking enough. It does no good to kick and scream. Give that fire some gasoline. Get the gasoline. Ever since I was a kid, I found it hard to keep my anger in. I pound my fists and I slam the door. Till I got older, found a liquor store. It was just my crutch on which to lean. Give that fire some gasoline. Get the gasoline. Oh, oh, it does no good to kick and scream. Give that fire some gasoline. Get the gasoline. Get the gasoline. Get the gasoline. Get the gasoline.
Something I had always wanted to do but had never carved out the time to make happen. I love season 1 of Twin Peaks. I had started season 2 of Twin Peaks on numerous occasions, and I'd get 2, 3, 4 episodes in, and I would just peter out. My enthusiasm would wane, and I never made it through. And finally, just kind of sitting at home with time to spare, decided we were going to power through, and I must say it exceeded expectations. I found myself very much invested in the show and in the characters. Shelley Johnson is one of the main characters of Twin Peaks. She's just a young woman who dropped out of high school, a kind of a small town queen, if you will, who is just a beautiful young woman who found an older guy that she was taken with and married young, and has found herself just working at a local diner without any real lofty aspirations, and just kind of realizing that she might have got herself in a maybe something that wasn't the best for her.
Small town queen with small town dreams, worked the double R diner since she was 17. All things good or evil, or caught in between the darkness of the woods, the lake washes clean. Buried in the timber of Washington State, tangled webs are woven in this strange little place. Shelley met Leo one night at the roadhouse, then they got married and Shelley dropped out. Now she got a whole lot of action right here at home. Got a boy named Bobby on the side when Leo's on the road. The way Leo treats her, I can't understand. Shelley Johnson could sure use a better man. Shelley Johnson could sure use a better man. She works at the diner, serving damn good pies. Whole town's crawling with the FBI. Mysteries and murder, her friends are dying. For kids in this town, it's just a day in the life. Now she got a whole lot of problems at the end of the day. When Leo gets home, he treats her like a maid. She washes the floor, he's got a heavy hand. Shelley Johnson could sure use a better man. Shelley Johnson could sure use a better man. I was screeching in the dead of the night. Shelley pulled the trigger and Leo took flight. Leo and Bobby got into a fight, and a shot came through the window in the nick of time. Another shot came through the window in the nick of time. They say beautiful women cause men to do bad things, not the fault of women. Some men have a weakness. Muscle and mind are two very different things. That's why small town queens rarely keep their kings down. Not a whole lot of action at home on the couch. Bobby's head is in the game and Leo's checked out. I think Shelley Johnson could use a good plan. Shelley Johnson could sure use a better man. Shelley Johnson could sure use a better man. Shelley Johnson could sure use a better man. Shelley Johnson could sure use a better man.
I really love classic country music. I love the heart and the sentiments of early country music. You know, before it became a national thing, when it was more a regional musical style, when it was even called country folk and all these different titles before it really settled on country music. Stuff from the 40s into the 50s. And then the stuff that survived Elvis. I mean. As Hank Williams was kind of coming down in his career and Lefty Frizzell was coming up, I like country as it transitions through the 50s, and then even through the 60s and into the 70s. And another huge inspiration that I've only recently realized how impactful is Bruce Springsteen. I don't think I understood until this year how much his music, just being on in my life, just being on VH1 or being on the radio, being on MTV, just the songs as a soundtrack to growing up. I started to realize, those songs had a profound impact on how I write and I think how I approach songwriting. I love the way he describes things in his songs. I love the way he paints the pictures. And I think subconsciously and even at times consciously, I was grabbing onto Springsteen inspirations in my own songwriting, and I kind of had that epiphany this year. And the result of it is that we've actually been diving a little deeper into some of Bruce Springsteen's songs, which has been fun.
Go online to hear more music, meet the artists, and more. Visit ripbs.org.